Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Now, how would they get nasty or confusing on the diploma? Well, let's look at this example we just gave here. I'm going to copy it on the next page. F of x is x plus 3. G of x equals x squared minus 1. H of x equals 7 minus x. Now, if I want to get a little nasty about this, then I could do something like f of 2g of 1/2 h or something like that of x. So note here, two versions. I'd either ask for the equation or I'd ask for a specific number when x is 5. Here I'm just asking for the equation. Now, I'm not going to bother solving this because 1/2 x times 2g is going to be a pain in the bum in a big equation. But we set it up the exact same as we do everything else. H of x is 7 minus x. Now notice it's a half. So it's 1/2 7 minus x. And then we go to g of x. Which is squared minus 1. This would be 7/2 minus x over 2 squared, and I don't want to square that. But you get the idea. And then you square that, and then everything gets multiplied by 2. Pain in the bum, doable. I'm just not going to waste my time doing it. So you can do something like that, some sort of weird composite function. Now, if you want to finish that, go for it. See me in class, and I'll give you food if you figured out the answer. Or bonus. No, I'll give you food. Now, that is one nasty version, or not nasty, one challenging version. The other is where it's not equations. They'll give you data tables, like so, the thing with equations is you can always graph them. So, say I wanted, I don't know, log of 1. Now that's g of 1. Now g of 1 is minus 2. Okay? Now, minus 2 we plug into the f equation. F of minus 2 is 5. And that's all there is to it. You can't graph this. You have to be able to read the numbers off a data table. Not bad. Now, what I want you guys to do is to do log of minus 2. And then I want you to do g of 1. So pause the recording, do these, come back, and we'll check our answers. All right, welcome back. Now for the first one here, g of minus 2 is 1. Then what is f of 1? F of 1 is 11. Now, the other one, g of g or GOG, GOG 1. Anyway, g of 1 is minus 2, right? And what is g of minus 2? G minus 2 is 1. Back to where we started. So this is what I've seen on the exam. They like data tables because you can't graph it. So you have to understand the procedure behind it. Now, the other version of this as I see quite often, is a graph in a data table. So you have to be able to read data off a graph. Now normally I'd have a grid here, but that's why I'm putting dots to show you to be specific where these data points are. So this is y equals g of x. I'll give you a moment to copy that out nicely. Okay. And I'll throw in a data table. You'll notice from my data tables they tend to be, fairly straightforward. They're obviously an equation of some sort. Don't assume they are. I'm just being nice here. So, looking at this, typical question would be goff of, I don't know, -1. So, what's the first thing you got to do? F of -1, which is 2. And then what is g of 2? When x is 2, y is 0. Okay? Now, one more. So we tried this one. Say fog of 1. So pause the recording, try that, come back, we'll check our answers. Okay? Okay, welcome back. Well, the first thing is g of 1, the inside term. When x is 1, y is -3. So what's f of -3? 4. Okay. Now, that's basically it. So, if you have any problems, go back to these notes again. Otherwise, go try the homework. Good luck. Have fun.